my name is Brandon Morgan, and I am the instructor for our Intersession New Mexico History course. I'm looking forward to getting to meet all of you and working with you over the next 2 weeks to learn everything that we possibly can about New Mexico history. It's going to be a short time, an intense time, but I think it's going to be a great time. I've actually taught Intersession every Intersession period since CNM started offering these classes a couple years ago. It's one of my favorite ways to teach New Mexico history because I feel that it helps to create a much closer online community for our class. Oftentimes, with longer term courses, it seems like people aren't necessarily in communication with each other, or you can't always kind of keep tabs on everyone. When we're working together for 2 weeks, we see each other online a lot more, and end up, I think, learning a lot more from each other. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, I wanted to really emphasize and double underscore that if you have any questions about any of the digital materials that we're using or the digital platforms that we're using for class, please don't hesitate to ask for help. I'm happy to help, even if you just have a question. You don't really need help getting started, but you don't know how to reply to someone else, for example, on Twitter, please ask. I'm happy to help out with all of those things. I do ask that you take advantage of the video tutorials that I've made for each of the online tools that we'll be using. I tried to explain as best as I could in each of those how to use the tools, because I don't want these tools to be a stumbling block for us, but instead I want them to empower us and help us to engage more deeply with New Mexico's past. I hope that they'll provide us an avenue through which we can create and add to the conversation about what New Mexico's history is, what elements of it are significant, and why it is still and constantly meaningful for all of us who live here together in New Mexico. So hopefully the tools that we'll be using will help us do that. I think they're far more dynamic and help us to build a far stronger class community than the regular kind of just readily available stuff in Blackboard. So that's why we're using them. Again, don't hesitate to ask questions about anything that you're wondering about, even if it's not to do with the digital tools that we're using for class. Please take advantage of asking questions on Twitter or asking questions on the discussion board or just sending me an email if you have questions about what we're learning or anything to that, that we're going over in class. So we're all in this together. As I noted in the syllabus, I believe that teaching and learning are acts of love that require us to give all that we can to them. And I hope that we can do that together for the next 2 weeks. Let's see, more about me. I live with my family in Rio Rancho, so my home office is the Westside campus. Let's see, our 3 kids are in a bilingual charter school that just opened in Rio Rancho a couple years ago. They're enjoying that. I enjoy reading to them in Spanish and helping them try to learn it. Let's see what else. They're having a great time being off for the vacation, for the holiday. I hope that all of you have had a great holiday as well. You're ready to get back to it. I think I'm ready. Hopefully I'm ready. Ready or not, here it comes anyway. So let's see, about me in general also. I enjoy working out. Most mornings I get up and work out in my brother-in-law's gym. I had been going to CrossFit for a time, but learned what I needed to know to make up my own kinds of workouts, and now I just use his equipment. So that's been going fairly well. I enjoy reading. I enjoy spending time with my family. Santa Claus got the kids some family activities, so we'll be doing a lot of different things together over the next few weeks and months, including going to the climbing gym, going to the trampoline gym, main event, all these kinds of things. So I think it was a good holiday for them. We should have a lot of fun coming up here. And again, I look forward to getting to know each of you and working with you. Also, I do want to let you know that I understand. We only have 2 weeks together, but I understand that life happens while you're trying to take classes. So just keep me posted if anything is keeping you from completing work on time. We can work out due dates. The only one that I can't give you more time with is the last day of class. Everything has to be done by then. But other than that, as things come up, just let me know and we can work on it. It's a pretty big achievement, I think, to complete all of the work that's required for a semester in 2 weeks. So any way, shape, or form we can get there, I think that is a win. So I look forward to learning about you and who you are and learning from your insights about New Mexico's past.